Hey guys, today's last sector is Sepulcher in the Throne World. There's going to be 3 barriers and 1 unstoppable. We're going to be playing Arc Hunter today with Assassin's Cowl. For our class ability, we're going to be using Gambler's Dodge, so when we dodge our enemies, it will give us our entire melee ability back. Combination Blow, so that when we get melee kills, it will give us increasing melee damage stacking up to 3 times, and Skip Grenades. For the aspects, we're going to be using Flow State, defeating a jolt to target makes us amplified. In Lethal Current, after a dodge, it will make our melee jolt targets. For Fragment, Spark of Resistance, while surrounded by combatants, we take less damage. Spark of Feedback, if we get meleeed, our melee will deal more damage. Spark of Ions, defeating a jolt to target creates an ionic trace. And Spark of Shock, your arc grenades jolt targets. For the weapons, we're going to be using an auto rifle for the barriers, the 1-2 punch shotgun, because this is a melee build, and Leviathan's Breath for the unstoppables, as well as boss damage. For the artifact, we're going to be using anti-barrier auto rifle. If you have an arc shotgun, use Elemental Orb's arc, as well as Elemental Fury, so our abilities will do extra damage to stun champions. And then Refreshing Pickups, so when you pick up an orb, it will give your released powered ability some of its energy back. Looking at the mods, on the helmet we're going to have a Siphon mod that matches the element of our shotgun, as well as a hands-on mod, so that when we get melee kills, it will give us super energy. On the gloves we're going to have 2 heavy-handed mods, so that the orbs we make with our melee are stronger. If you have a light resistance mod, you can put an impact induction mod on, so that causing damage with your melee attacks reduces grenade cooldown. On the chest plate we're going to have an emergency reinforcement, so that when we go critical we get increased damage resistance, as well as an arc and a void resistance mod. On the boots we're going to have an elemental charge, so when we pick up ionic traces it will give us armor charge, along with the recuperation better already, so every time we pick up an orb it will give us HP. On the cloak we're going to have a powerful attraction, so when we dodge it'll pick up all the orbs in the area. Taking a look at the Lost Sector run, we're going to start out by throwing a grenade at this knight, and then punching it until it dies, hoping to get a stack of Combination Blow right off the bat. We're going to start on the side with the Witch, so we can try to get our Combination Blow to ×3 before we even look at the barrier. Once we get Combination Blow ×3, we can work our way over to the barrier. If you're high enough level, you can kill him without having a shield pop. Now that we killed that barrier, we just need to kill the rest of the adds in this room, and then we'll spawn the Hive Guardian. Take out this Hive Guardian, we're just going to 1-2 punch him a few times until it dies, and then finish his ghost. In this next hallway, there's going to be another barrier. We're just going to try to keep Combination Blow ×3. We're going to melee the first Acolyte we find, and then aggro onto the barrier. There's an unstoppable in this third room. We're going to see which one he is, and start shooting Leviathan's Breath at him. After that, we're just going to be combination blowing all the enemies in here until the next Hive Guardian spawns. Now that we've killed the Hive Guardian, we just need to kill the rest of the enemies in the room, and then we can move on to the boss room. I'm just going to shoot 2 shots of Leviathan's Breath at the boss, and then throw my super. To take out the barrier champion, we're just going to shoot Leviathan's Breath at him. Once you kill this final barrier, you can loot the chest. Happy farming today.